It's brought me a lot of joy that was missing. So what I really like about this particular bathroom is that it's spacious and it's large and it's vaulted. This is the cat area. She has her space. Actually, her area is everywhere. But it still feels like 3 different spaces, but it's an open space. The affordability of the tiny home versus a big home. I mean, you can't compare apples to oranges there because you save so much money going tiny in this community. Hi, my name is Cindy. Welcome to my tiny home. It's about a 16 by 32. Come on in. Welcome to my tiny home. This is the living room. And what I liked most about this particular tiny home was the fact that it had windows and they're large and they project out, and there's also a vault in it, so it makes it feel more roomy in here. For me, less is more. As you notice, it's just very streamlined and just very simple. And we're getting ready to go into holidays, so it's that time of year. The living room is quite spacious, and so the tree doesn't look so overpowering. It looks just perfect in here. My living room is everything for me because when I come in from work, I come sit here, I will have either hot tea or a coffee. But what's beautiful about just sitting on the sofa and looking out is that you can see the stars at night and the sunrise in the morning. There's a lot of wildlife here, believe it or not. We're nestled up against Green Mountain, so it's beautiful looking out. It's like a picture window. From the living room, we just kind of flow into the kitchen. There's a little island here that allows for the 2 bar stools, so there's really no need to take up space for a dining area. That is your dining area. Then there's also a workspace that I can prepare food here, as well as with my countertop space. So the nice thing about this particular kitchen is the fact in this tiny home, you can have full appliances. Everything is regular size appliances. I got a dishwasher and the oven. It's a full stove, oven, microwave. Besides having large appliances, regular size, the sink is quite nice because it's got depth to it, and I've got 2 sides that I'm able to work with. So that's been very nice to have that. And the cabinetry space is not bad too because it gives room for a lot of things. And the depth on the cabinetry is quite nice also. There is a lot of space packaged in this L-shaped kitchen. The main things that I've been looking to go tiny for quite a while was the fact that it would allow me to travel more, save, and my sons, they wanted me a little bit closer. But long story short, I think that what it was, maybe once a year seeing them come at Christmas or something, and it just wasn't enough. So I think now, choosing this place, I'm in the city, I'm in between both sons, and the price point was nice. The community in and of itself, the people are from all over, which I can relate to because I've traveled so much and been in numerous states. So, and meeting them and hearing their stories and me sharing my story, we've got a really tight-knit group of people. Overall, just beside being in a tiny home and being part of a tiny home community and being near my sons and my grandchildren, it's brought me a lot of joy that was missing. Yeah, that's fun, just being able to go and see them. I think that's priceless, actually. Just off from the kitchen, you're gonna find my office. And it just flows off from the living room into the kitchen, but it still feels like 3 different spaces, but it's an open space. And what makes it really nice is, again, simplicity. But not only that, I have in my office, I utilize the bar here to break from the kitchen to give me space for my printer, my paperwork, and my products and things that I do. Not only that, there's a huge pantry closet here. So I used it to flow my office into here so I would have more storage. I have my filing cabinet, I have my work board, and I also have another side of my storage unit that I can use just to put things. So with the mini split here, The home has two, actually. There's one here that accommodates the kitchen, the living room, and my office. Then there's one also in the back bedroom on the back wall. I found that you do not need both in the summer, so that has been very nice in my power bill. So as you come down the hallway, you come into an area that allows for you to have a laundry room, basically. So I chose to go with the Stackable, and I think in this particular model, that would probably be your best bet. I've always had a washer and dryer, and I think the thought of not having a washer and dryer or to go to a facility wouldn't be my cup of tea. So having this is great. This area is really taking a growth, and with that comes the challenge of finding housing that's affordable in what you're accustomed to, but also in locations that you would like to be. And as being the sole provider for yourself and then working from home, having the resources and the funds to do that might not necessarily always be there. So going tiny for me gave me the opportunity to take care of myself in the ways of financially, the affordability of the tiny home versus a big home. I mean, you can't compare apples to oranges there because you save so much money going tiny in this community. And then the next thing would be, I would say, is the savings on my electricity, because really and truly all I have is utilities and the water and the trash. So what I really like about this particular bathroom is that it's spacious and it's large and it's vaulted. And my shower is all tile. It's a really pretty wood grain with like an olive color in it. It looks so nice with the beige on the walls. It's a simple look, but I think very elegant look. And also I have two sets of cabinetry. The depth on it gives quite a bit of storage there also. Here's the toilet. It's basic, but very nice. Oh, it's a very good amount of space. Less is more, and I'm that way even when shower, go, just look in the mirror, a little mascara, a little foundation, and I'm good. Now the bedroom, it's got vaulted ceilings also, so it feels airy and open. And also we have a mini splitter, like I told you earlier, in here also. I like books, and I have just a small bookcase. I downsized majorly with a lot of books, donated and gave away, but the ones that meant something to me, I just kind of kept them, and I just needed a little space, so I just got a little inexpensive bookcase to put here to put the things on. And also I have Barney. Barney is my beta fish, and he lives here with my books. And Portobello the cat, this is her space where she can look out the window and sleep. She usually sleeps there or on my bed. And my bed here is just very simple. It's spacious enough. You could have 2 nightstands. You could even do a full-size bed, but I just opted for my twin bed because that's what I had at the moment. The other side of the room, along that wall, I will be putting a dresser there. So there is a big space for the dresser and maybe a painting up above. So on this side of the room, I have Portobello's treehouse. This is the cat area. She has her space. Actually, her area is everywhere. But for the most part, we have things for Portobello here. Off to the left is my closet, and it goes about 3 feet deep. So that gives a lot of space. And just so you know, this bedroom has quite a bit of space for a 1-bedroom. And another thing too, you can also utilize space underneath the beds, because down here I have totes that are on rollouts. I'm really excited with the space and the width and everything. With the new pieces that I'll have coming, it will accommodate that and look just as nice. They've provided us a pavilion for barbecues, get-togethers. So we have a dog park. That's phenomenal. And we have a garden area, a fire pit. So as this area grows and develops more, it will become more of a community. I think that's really nice. And I think this community is going to do well. And I think, like I said, everybody has a story or a reason why they want to go tiny or just downsize. and have a space of their own. And I think this is an ideal community for that. Well, thank you for visiting me today in my tiny home. And if you would, check out in the description below to see what I do when I work from home with my skincare. Thank you.